For today's lesson, we'll be doing worksheet 9.2 at a bus stop. Now, the scenario is this: is the end of the school day. You are sitting at a bus stop waiting for your friend to join you to go home. While waiting for your friend, you notice a bus appearing at the opposite side of the road, stopping at a bus stop to let passengers board it, and moving off again before disappearing at the end of the road. You're asked to create a flowchart showing the behavior of the bus. This is the code for the bus. Now, recall that for a flowchart, these are the terminology in a flowchart. There are 4 basic flowchart symbols. The first of which is the terminator. It shows the beginning or end of flow, right? Represented by start and end. Okay, so start will mean is when green flag is clicked, and end will mean is stop all. Now, next, a process showing action, which is represented by a rectangular symbol. Okay, so these are things showing actions, moving 10 steps, turning clockwise 15 degrees. Input, output, showing data coming in and data going out. Things like show and hide. Okay, and lastly, we have the decision symbol, which shows a question with a yes, no answer. So let's start. So it means that we need to start with the terminator symbol when green flag is clicked. So we need to go to Microsoft Word. So here we are doing worksheet 9.2 at the bus stop. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Okay, after which we're going to start to insert these flowchart symbols. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press enter a few times so that I can create a space to the end of the document. Okay, after which I'm going to go insert shapes. So under flowchart symbols, you can see that this is the terminator. Terminator is this. Alright, the name will show it as terminator, flowchart terminator. This will be the process. Okay, this is the input output, and this will be the decision. So start with this terminator. So this is not the terminator. This is the alternate process. Terminator is this. Alright, create a symbol. After which, make sure that you select one with black outline. Right click, add text, type in start. So once you have done this, you need to include all these arrow symbols. Again, okay, make sure that is okay. Make sure you selected those with black color flowchart symbols. So make sure that it's straight. After which I'm going to click it. I'm going to change it to one that is black in color. So let's go to the worksheet again. Alright, it says go to this position. So it means that you are initializing it, and then after which the bus will show. So what it means is, alright, it is a process. So now you need to insert flowchart symbol, process. You go to this location, and again I want you to select black outline with no fill. Okay, add text. So this will be go to location, go to original location, So once you have done this, I can just make use of some of those arrows and duplicate it. So make sure you've created a nice straight one first, okay, and after which, okay, you can proceed to go on to the next one. Next, you will say show. So show means is represented by a input output symbol. So you need to go to insert shapes. Under the flowchart, select one that represents this input output. Again, choose one with a black outline, right click, add text, and type in show. So with this part, we have more or less finished with the initialization. And what you can do is you can duplicate many of the arrows since you'll be using many of them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate many of these arrows at the side so that later on I can use them. Okay, next let's look at the worksheet. Now they have this repeat until the x position of bars is more than minus 60. So what it means is the bars continue to move until it reaches the bar stop, right? When it reaches the bus stop, you wait for 2 seconds to allow the passengers to board it. So what it means is the repeat until means it is a decision. Okay, so we are done with this. So look at the codes from the bus appearing till the bus stops for passengers to board, and create a flowchart using these codes here. So what it means is the bus moves until it reaches the bus stop. So x position of bus is more than minus 60. When the bus reaches the bus stop, it will wait for 2 seconds. If it has not reached the bus stop, it will be inside this loop. Alright, this loop repeats all the time. Move 10 steps with 0.1, move 10 steps with 0.1. Okay, so what it means is we need to come up with a decision. So go to, okay, bring an arrow in here first and go to shapes. I'm going to bring my decision. Okay, create this decision, and again I'm going to change it to black outline with no fill. Okay, and I'm going to put in the text reach bar stop. Alright, it's a question mark. So this is a question. Okay, it's a question mark. And there's a yes and no. Okay, so if it's yes, so down arrow here, and I'll need to create an arrow that says no. So this will be no. Okay. So if it has reached a bus stop, so over here we can actually put in the word yes and no. So just now I've pressed enter key many times to ensure that I can move the text down. So this is a yes, and here I'll put in a no. Alright, it's a decision, it's a question. One will be a yes and one is a no. So if it has not reached the bus stop, you'll continue to move. So I can use some of these symbols again. Alright, the bus continue moving. Change the word here to move. Besides this, alright, you continue to move, and if it has not reached a bus stop, you continue moving. Okay, and I'll add in one more arrow pointing to the left. So over here, it points to the left. and I'll change this to black in color. Right, so if it has not reached the bus stop, you continue moving. Now you may want to argue that okay, you can also put a weight here. Alright, so you're not wrong. Okay, so if you want, you can also put a weight. So move. Alright, you can also put one more rectangle box to signify that is weighting. Okay, so if you want, you can include this. Okay, so this will be weight. I'll put one more arrow, I'll put it here, and this arrow I will extend it. Making sure that it is straight. Okay, if you can't make it straight, you just have to delete it and then draw the arrow again from the bottom to the top and change the color to again black in color. So do ensure that it's straight. Right? So if it reaches the bus stop, what will happen is the bus will wait for 2 seconds. So this will be a wait. This is just waiting for 0.1 second, whereas this is wait for 2 seconds. Okay, so when you reach the bus stop, you wait for 2 seconds. Now after which, what will happen is, okay, the bus will move until it's out of your sight. So repeat until the X position of bus is more than 350. So what will happen is, has the bus passed your sight? Alright, if it has, your high end, okay, the code will stop all. So what it means is, over here, again, there's one more question, the decision symbol. And this time round, alright, the question is, has the bus, okay, passed, okay, the edge? Okay. Has the bus passed the edge? Again, it must follow with a yes, no. Bring out the arrow symbol. I'm going to type in a yes here, and here I'm going to type in a no. Okay, I'll make some readjustments here. Yes, I want to. Okay, put it here. Okay, again, if it can't make it straight, you have to redraw it. Okay, right? So if the bus has not passed the edge, what will happen is the bus will continue moving. So this seems to be repeated. You continue moving. So over here you can see that you continue moving and again wait 0.1 second. So can duplicate some of these arrows. This one is also duplicated from the above. width 0.1. Okay, I'm going to insert an arrow from here. Alright, and my arrow, I'm going to move it to this position. Change it to black in color. And then I'm going to put in a arrow pointing to the left. So from here, it will continue moving. If it has not passed the edge, I can readjust this lower. So my arrow, I can bring it down further. Okay. Again, if you can't make it straight, what you can do is, you can either duplicate or you recreate it. Right? Now, if it has passed the edge, what will happen is, okay, if it has passed the edge, you high end, what will happen is the script will end. So what it means is, for height, again, you must use an input-output symbol. So over here, you have passed the edge, you will height, and then the script will end, you will stop all. So bring this down, and again, to stop means you need to use the terminator symbol. Alright, and change the name to, okay, end. So it's always, alright, such that it must start with a start and it must end with an end. Alright, so this is how you create a flowchart, and this flowchart, okay, is, okay, from this code over here. Right, so once you have done this, alright, do remember to save your work, follow the instructions, alright, and we'll save it as worksheet 9.2 underscore your name. So go to File, Save As. Okay, go to your thumb drive. I'm going to save it under Work to Submit. Alright, worksheet 9.2 underscore your name. Thank you for watching my video.